Hello everybody, welcome once again to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Sat on the 0 on the timer there just a little bit longer, just to tweak Ducklin a little bit more. But no, we are here on the Normandy. Thank you everybody for being here, whether you're watching live on Twitch or of course on YouTube. Hello to YouTube, hello future people. Let's see here. I think we're going to start off by making sure everybody has the very best stuff that they can possibly have. Let's do that. Your pistol. Ooh, why don't you move over to the Stiletto 8 from the Stiletto 6? That sounds great. Your Omni tool is still perfect. You can move over to the Phoenix 8 light armor. Oh my god, a new look for Tali! Holy crap, Tali has differently colored armors. I don't know if I like this one more than the other one. In fact, I can tell you right now, I don't. Like, this looks better, but just for being different. Just being different. You never see Tali in light colors. It's weird. But, yeah, Tali can have this armor now. That's cool. Oh, hello. This Colossus 9 armor is amazing. Okay. Look at that. 64 damage protection up from 28. I didn't think I was woefully behind in terms of armor, but maybe I'm just woefully behind in terms of armor, y'all. Okay. Let's take that. We'll absolutely be having that. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please don't have camo. It looks basically identical. Hooray. I think there's a little more black. Like, what is the... Okay, yeah. They basically flip the black and the red. And it's a slightly different pattern. And also, numbers go way up. So, yeah, numbers go way up. Hooray. Well, thank you, my guy. You're amazing.
We're so close now. When we deliver everything, the Council will have to mobilize around us. If we could get the Council on our side, this could become a great opportunity for the Alliance.
It's been a struggle, but we've earned their respect now.
And you've been at the forefront even back in the Blitz. You'll probably get another Star of Terra out of this. I don't think I've ever met a woman like you.
Kaidan, your flirting is obvious, but whatever. We're here for it.
You haven't had the easiest life. But I like the man it's made of you.
Please, Commander, you'll make me blush. No, Bull Shepard. I want to follow through with this. It's tough keeping it separated from duty. But when the mission's complete, it'll be different. I hope you feel the same, man.
That sounds nice. Careful. You'll distract me from saving the galaxy.
It'll take care of itself one of these days. Or nights. Shepard, you are hard to step away from. We'll get this done, Commander. The sooner the better.
Amazingly, Kaidan will have no problem stepping away from Shepard at some point in the future.
We'll talk later, Kaidan.
I'd like that.
No spoilers. No potential nuclear explosions or anything.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Fair enough. What did you want to talk about?
Nothing. You only have 2 lines of dialogue.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Liara's nice. She's just kind of here in the original Mass Effect. Like, it feels like the game wants you to romance her because, hey, look, sexy blue alien lady. But, you know, her personality is just kind of there. She's, you know, she's a little naive. She's kind of like Kaidan. You know, I think what I love about FemShep/Kaidan is that she's clear. Hey, you know, it's a different relationship dynamic than what you usually see in video games.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Uh-oh.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Go on.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
So, Shadow Broker again.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
So, I mean, we've talked in the past about how Paragon Shepard can be a little rah-rah Alliance military. No matter what, we always do good things because we're the Alliance, and that makes us the good guys. But that is kind of treason, turning over Alliance intel to the fucking Shadow Broker? It doesn't sound like a good thing to do.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
I swear to God, I'm going to disconnect my home phone. Like every time I stream now. It's ridiculous.
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
Oh, so this guy working for the Shadow Broker wants this information on Cerberus. That doesn't sound like a good... Like, it sounds like the kind of thing that will unlock content in Mass Effect 2 and 3 if I do it. So, like, metagaming as a player, maybe the completionist option is to do it. But, you know, I'm trying to, roleplay as Shepard, think of what Shepard would do in this situation. The Shadow Broker is a sketchy dude. Cerberus are sketchy dudes. This information getting out of the Alliance's hands probably helps Cerberus and definitely helps the Shadow Broker, so fuck this asshole.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Uh-oh. I'm sure that'll be fine. Totally fine. Anyway, enough dealing with rich, shady, well-moneyed interests for one day. Let's go to Novaria. Wait. Okay, Amaranthine is a place where we can land. Okay. I don't remember why we're supposed to go here, so let's land and figure it out. And since we're going up against some basically unknown stuff, let's take a nice generalist team of Caden and Garrus. They can help us do pretty much anything. Combined with Shepard, yeah, this will be fine. Okay, there appears to be no reason why we're here, but this planet's here, so there must be something. I'm sure we'll find it. Oh!
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
It's you!
With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Now, apparently, Paragon Shepard wants to arrest Helena Blake. And, you know, she did just say the crime syndicate is now mine. So, yeah, lady, you're kind of a mob boss too. Although I could just say my pleasure here, and we can be done. Deal with her later. You know what? We had a deal. You know, we're not going to be like, you know, Shepard knows she can't arrest every single bad person in the entire galaxy at the same time today. So, you know what? Unless you try to turn on me, we're cool.
Those men deserve to die. Now, are we gonna have a problem?
Not if I can help it, Commander. I hope you can see that I am by far a lesser evil than those men. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. There will be no drugs and no slave-taking for the Batarians. Those days are over.
Well, that's better. But you did say illegal.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
Sure.
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay. So we get some Paragon, we get some XP. Helena, how many friends did you have? Just curious. Certainly had a lot of chest-high walls. Oh. You had a mercenary. Oh. You had a Krogan mercenary. Oh, you had a lot of friends, didn't you? Okay, well. Go forth and be less evil, I suppose. Do you have any stuff, or was it just dudes? Ooh, mercenary snipers. That's fancy. Solarian mercenary snipers at that. Man, Solarian helmets look weird. I don't know if this is the case, but with Solarians, I get the feeling that they designed the race before thinking about how they would have to function in the universe. Like, you know, with Krogans, you can tell their armor is part of their design, and the same is pretty much true of the Turians. But with the Solarians, you know, they were designed wearing, you know, lab coats and civilian clothes. Also, now that I've broken up your gang, you don't care if I take all your stuff, right? We can just kind of do that, right? I love decrypting everything. Caden and Garrus is the best team. Okay, so good chat. Had all your stuff. Told you to stop being jerks. No more drugs, no more illegal tech, no more slaving. Slaving is bad. All right. Off we go now. Pleasure doing business with you, Helena. We'll probably see you in the sequels. It's usually what happens to named NPCs that you don't kill. They show up again. Let's go to the PAX system. Let's go to Noveria. This'll be fine. Noveria is a small frozen terrestrial world barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Novaria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. This doesn't seem like a place where anything bad could happen, does it? This seems like a fine, wonderful place. 360,000 people live here. They can't all be bad, can they? They can. They can and they will. Yeah, they will.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
I love that little establishment of, you know, these people are kind of paranoid, kind of like, hey, what are you doing here? You weren't supposed to be here. What's going on? And Joker's trump card of, yeah, fuck you, we've got a Spectre on board. It's so nice. All right, who are we taking? For reasons that will become clear soon enough, I think Rex is a pretty easy add here. And other than that, I mean, I'm inclined to say Tally, maybe Caden again. Like, I want to take someone techie. So that means no Liara, that means no Ashley. But, as for the tech thing, yeah, Caden's also got some biotics, and biotics are really good. So I think we'll go Caden. Yeah. We'll just, Caden's got decryption, right? I think so. Yeah, Caden and Rex. Hello.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Good to meet you, Captain Maiko Matsuo. I'm a fucking Spectre. Out of my fucking way. I outrank you. Like, fuck you, I'm a commander. No, I'm a Spectre.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Fuck no.
Don't try it.
I like how Shepard's first response, like, even this is an example of, you know, the player only has so much control over Shepard. My impulse, if I had absolute control, if I'm like in this universe as this Paragon Shepard, is, you know, when someone comes to take my weapon, which is not happening, I say, you know, I raise a hand and I'm like, hold on here. I am a fucking Spectre and I am not giving you this gun. Shepard's first impulse, even as the most Paragon-y Paragon to ever be a Paragon, is I'm pointing my gun at you. If you take one more step, your life will end. This is just the way Shepard works. Anyway, I'm not going to say we'll cooperate because I don't want to even imply that I'm handing over my weapons. I'm not taking the Renegade option just because Renegade option. So let's try to calm things down and also get my way.
Let's not start a fight.
Why not?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Fuck you too, lady.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Now, this is the first, like, I mean, obviously Maiko is, you know, of Japanese descent, but this is the first little bit of any indication of any real nationalism among humans in pretty much the game. Like, it's always humanity needs this, Earth needs this, the Alliance depends on you. This is a tick of, the Japanese, I don't know how to say it more elegantly, but just Japanese speech just with this name.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Let us choose to believe that this was a thoughtful inclusion that hints at nationalism still existing within humans, as opposed to just a lazy way of the writers hammering home that, hey, this character is Japanese. Do you have anything to say there, Mr. Turian? No. No, you don't. Your face is weird. It looks like you're wearing a mask. Maybe you are wearing a mask. Are you Black Mask? Are you responsible for the worst Batman Arkham game? You better not be. Gianna Parasini. I've heard your name before.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Yeah, well...
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an sorry lawyer to see the case through.
Or a gun. A gun would also work.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's right hand? She's here?
That's news. Also, have y'all not been watching the vids? Like, you didn't know about me, even though my name is Shepard and I'm the first human Spectre and I have distinctive purple hair. You didn't know about Benezia. It's just like, watch the fucking news.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Peak 15, you say?
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
The fuck I will. Two, okay, fine, where is this guy?
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Thank you.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Commander, maybe we should tell Liara that her mother's here. Or bring her along. Maybe she can reason with Benezia.
Caden, you have a very good point. A very good point that is going to result in you being left on the ship. But, yeah, you have a very good point. Back to the ship. Back to the ship. Back to the ship. Oh, back to the ship. Back to the ship. Let's go back to the ship. Back to the ship. We'll go back to the ship. It's my Back to the Ship song. I hope you all liked it. Okay. Elevator time.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Oh, this looks much nicer than I remember it. I remember, in the original version, there was a wall in the middle of this room that just kind of divided everything so that they could hide loading screens. Like, they didn't have to load the whole room at once. But, this looks neat. I am a fan of the new look of Noveria. Maybe not the weird textury walls, but yeah, this is much prettier than I remember it being. Hello, businesswoman.
The managers warned us about you.
Yeah, fuck you too. Hey, look, a Hanar. Hello, Merchant Oppold.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
That's me.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
So, smuggling, you say?
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
What is it?
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
You're not helping me here, buddy. You're giving me a thing that I don't know what it is. You're telling me to take it to a person who I don't know who it is. Listen, let me charm you here.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Okay. You know what? Fine.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Annaleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
All of the things. Okay, heavy armor for the Krogan. Let's compare that to that's reasonably better than what Rex has. Medium armor is the Mercenary 9, which is just actually a straight upgrade. Medium armor for Garrus. I was just talking about how I don't have any of that. Wait a second. The light armor is so much better. The light armor is way better. 5 points of damage protection versus 76 more shields? Not to mention the tech and biotic protection? You're a dummy. Alright. So, let's get the Scorpion 9 for Garrus. Oh, it's probably all... Oh, it's all camo-y. Piss. Oh well. We'll get it. And we'll pick up the Mercenary 9 for Rex, because that's just going to be straight better than what you've got, right? Yup. Plus, it's going to look the same. That's convenient. Health regen, toxin resistance, and a reduction in power cooldown. On the other hand, I never use powers. Like, I've really noticed that just because you can't map as many powers to buttons in Mass Effect 1, I never use my powers. So, playing a Vanguard is kind of not all it's cracked up to be in Mass Effect 1, but yeah, whatever. Oh, look, Opold's package. Great. Hey, Opold. Got your thing.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I'm keeping it. That's a dick move.
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
I'm sorry. What? 200 and 5 seconds ago. Okay? 5 seconds ago, I bought from you 1 million credits. 1 million credits worth of stuff. Not 2 minutes ago. I gave you 1 million credits. And you are offering me 250.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
500 credits. 500. Okay, how are you only profiting 1,000? I just bought 500 credits.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
You know, Hanar are probably in some way toxic or dangerous to the touch, or else Shepard would grab this fucking jellyfish by the tentacles, spin him around, and toss him out the window like a fucking hammer throw. 500
I'm just
credits.
browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
500. Fucking 500. 500 credits. Oh, hi again, Gianna.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
That's nice. Also, I had forgotten that Analeas is apparently a Solarian. Hello, Analeas.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I'm sorry.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material?
Sometimes.
Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Great.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I wonder if Liara just shot Rex a dirty look, like, yeah, I could kill you with my brain, you oversized fuck.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
You do know I have a tank, right?
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help us.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I see.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Wait a second. This guy makes 12 credits a minute? I mean, that sounds reasonably impressive, but it's only 720 credits an hour. I mean, 720 credits buys... Well, it buys a smuggling job for a Hanar salesman, but beyond that, it doesn't buy much. 720 credits is not a lot of money. Anyway, tell me more about Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. Guy.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Henshaw. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Interesting.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Ananias is an enjoyable character. I will also enjoy seeing him get punched in the face or shot or arrested or whatever happens to him.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Hello.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Okay.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Not a real buyer, you say?
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
That sounds sketchy.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Is it possible that you were just supposed to come to Novaria, like, very, very early in the game? 'Cause, 500 credits, huh?
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
Shepard, stop talking about law. You're a fucking Spectre.
No, I don't suppose they're clean either.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
Cool.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Okay, so there's Lorik Quinn. He's the main plot. Let's instead talk to Rafael Vargas, who, as a person with eyes, should have seen me talking to the lady he knows is an actual buyer. And yes, Parlor Ghost, this pretty much is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. You know, let's just... All we have to do is wait for Commander Shepard to get a little bit suspicious of Rafael Vargas's activity, at which point she will say, "Hold it!" And then we'll have him caught.
Can I help you?
I don't know why I'm a Spectre is the renegade option. I am a Spectre.
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
And the Paragon option is selling out the...
It's customary to perform minor genetic upgrades on enlistment. I've been assigned to see what BH has to offer.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
Can we take a moment and pause and just ask what is going on with Rafael Vargas's hair? He looks like he found some old vids of Bob Ross and decided, yes, that is what I will do.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, and the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I'm just going to keep charming this guy. The option's here.
If you have any tips, I'd appreciate them. It would reflect well on you and Binary Helix.
I'll keep that in mind. Of course, we don't perform espionage on our competitors. That would be illegal.
Apparently it just beeped, so...
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
Vargas, you're a dummy. Vargas, you're a dummy. Now let's walk across the room, still in eye shot of Rafael Vargas. Hi, Rafi. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to this lady who you've already decided you fucking hate. Yeah, don't pay any attention to me.
Any result?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Well, if they're gonna nickel and dime me, I'm gonna dime every nickel I can get.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more, since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Mm-hmm. 750 credits. And a little bit of Renegade, and, you know, some XP. That's not nothing. Anyway, hi, Lorik Quinn. Yeah, you're a Turian.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for...
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Spectre? I don't know. I'm not a Spectre.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Imagine that. So in addition to being a skeezy corporate asshole, he's also a landlord. Well, fuck him.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Does that sum have, like, 4 digits in it? Because you would be my best friend.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Ointment, but continue.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
Okay. Listen, Lorik, buddy, come here. You see... Okay, look at my eyes. Now, you see... Big guy back there? Yeah. That's Krogan bounty hunter. Also, point of order. Spectre. Do you think that a Spectre comes to a place with a Krogan bounty hunter and decides, you know, I don't feel like violence right now? What do you...
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Don't stain the carpet. Okay. Rafael Vargas, have you realized you've been played yet?
Commander Shepard?
No, you have not. Great. Dummy.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with Synthetic Insights. The manager, Lorik Keen. He got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshan's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gan Swa Folsum Keratin Nar Iedi Belanaleus. No, that's the administrator. The Hanshan administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keen fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
Lovely little piece of world building there. Also, that guy's paying 10 credits a minute for the call. but Analeus makes 12 credits a minute, and that's supposed to be a lot. This economy is weird. This economy is very weird.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my Eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm, security tracks card use.
I see.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus, and the matriarch came through.
I love... You never... It's so rare that you come across a Turian who doesn't sound like a drill sergeant or a military officer. But this guy... This guy's just he's a mechanic, you know? He's like, hey, you know, you want to get in the... You know, he's the kind of guy who could be like a thug for the mob or something. But anyway.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What was that about synthetic insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. So Analeus shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Lila Hyrax. Maybe.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.